Welcome to the navigation video for the DLI Thompson Collier Book Study Number 1 Canvas course. Once you log into Canvas and go from your dashboard over to our course, the first thing you'll land on is the home page, as you can see here. On the home page, we have an overall welcome for the entire book study series, as well as information about this course, including, as you can see here, the course learning objectives and the credits available. We also have some quick links and then a link to the Get Started course orientation, which is what we're doing right now. Next up, I want you to take a look here on the left-hand side. You always have this navigation bar visible. If it disappears, you can click these three lines here and it will reappear. Notice that under the home page, the next thing up is Announcements. Under Announcements, you have any announcements that have been posted by your instructors, including me. My name is Anne-Marie Gunter. I'm the World Languages Consultant at the North Carolina Department of Public Instruction. And I, along with my colleague, Ivana Manthrow-Anderson, who's in ESL and Title III, will be hosting this first offering of the book study as your instructors. All announcements are posted here, and you can see that you can reply to announcements if you want to, if there's something you want to ask and share with everyone. The next button under Announcements is our syllabus. And the syllabus is just what it says, an overview of our course. It starts again with our course learning objectives, followed by some details about our contact hours and certificate of completion for this course. After that, there are the materials needed for this course, including information about how to get a copy of the book, and then our schedule for this offering of the course. Notice that we have on the left-hand side modules and events, and the modules are numbered. Then in the middle, the assignments that go with each one, and then the due dates and times. Please pay careful attention to that because things will be changing as we progress through the course on the schedule. Also note that the information like the modules as well as the assignments are sometimes linked from the schedule, and we'll try to keep that up to date so that everything you see here is current and you can link right to what you need, whether it's a module or an assignment. As we scroll down through, we also have some information about our book study developers. That's Nicolette Grant, as you see here, as well as Marjorie Ringler. Under that is a brief course summary, and what a course summary is just a list of all the assignments that you'll be completing. Right now, for this video, the only thing visible is the information for our first 4 modules, as you can see, and that's because we're still updating some things for you. All right, that's the syllabus. Again, going to the navigation bar on the left-hand side, if we hit Modules, this takes us to a list of all the modules in this course. Notice that the first module is what everyone begins with, which is our Getting Started Orientation module. You've already been clicking through some of this, and you see that Module 1.2, or Section 1.2, is the navigation video that you're watching. Also note that the modules are numbered sequentially, including the sections within them. So everything in Module 1 for Getting Started Orientation is then numbered down through 1.9. The next module, Module 2, is much shorter, and that's about getting to know your colleagues. And then you see the modules for the different chapters in the book. Please note that we have both the module number, in this case a 3, as well as the chapter number, in this case the Chapter 1 book, for the book. And again, notice that there's a structure here. We try to keep our numbering sequential, and we have tried to establish a standardized way that we explore each chapter together. So we'll always start with an explanation of the module and the learning objectives for it. We'll then go into some of our state and national connections. We'll have a section about the reading that you need to do for the chapter and a reflection on that. And then we'll have a reading quiz that goes with that, followed by a reflection response. That's true too with other modules as you see here. This is one for Chapter 2. Please note that we may add some additional assignments as we move through this book study, so it may not be just a quiz and a reflection response, which is a discussion forum. There may be some other things for you to do as well. Right underneath the Modules button is the Grades button. You're a learner in this course, and I'll obviously learners often want to know how they're doing. And so once you have completed some assignments, the score that you've achieved will appear here so that you can always see where you're at. Notice under the Grades button, there's a link to assignments, quizzes, and discussions. That's sort of an extension, if you will, of the grades or the grade book for you as a student. The assignments is a listing literally of all the assignments that you'll be doing. This includes everything. This includes quizzes, discussion forums, and any other types of assignments. Right now, of course, you can only see the ones available for the first 4 modules. Same thing is true with the quizzes. When you click on the quizzes button, it lists all of the quizzes. Eventually, we'll have a reading quiz, obviously, for all 8 chapters of this book. And then the discussions button shows you just the discussions as assignments for our book study. So that's how things are organized. One thing I do want to mention about all of our modules and the sections within them is that when we click on one, or when you're going through one, in order to navigate throughout the module, you'll have a previous button at the bottom on the left-hand side and a next button at the bottom on the right-hand side. And so use those to navigate throughout the course and across each module. That's all for our navigation video. I hope you've learned a little bit about how a Canvas course is structured, and particularly how this Canvas course will be structured for our first offerings of it.